Hi, welcome back. Hello if you're new. I never know how to start these videos. So today I thought I would do a chatty get ready with me because a few updates that aren't major enough to put in a video on its own, but I also haven't done a chatty get ready with me for a while, and I thought as I'm going out tonight, I know, a rarity on a Saturday night, that I would do my makeup with you guys and hopefully it's gonna look okay. So start off with some primer. What have I got to talk to you about? Little health update first. So today is the 20th of April and you probably won't see this video anywhere closer to the date that I'm doing it, because my new planner, which if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen that I have been recently purchased, has been really helpful and managed to help me get a lot of my head ideas onto paper so I can start organising properly, getting my videos out, doing what I want to do. And the 2 videos a week currently are going to happen. I have all of April's content up. I've already started videoing June. And yes, I know you would probably say, well, what about May? You stupid woman, you've forgotten a month. I haven't. Over the next period, I'm going on holiday. So I am going to do a lot of holiday related content, more than I've ever done. So I've got vlogs, I've got outfit ideas, I've got tours, accessibility information. I'm actually going to try and vlog my day of travel, which would be quite good. I've not done that before, mainly because I'm too stressed out with everything going on around me that I don't vlog, and I always feel a bit weird doing it. But now, since being ill, I am definitely in my age of F it, I will just do what I need to do. So I'm going to vlog the travel day, and especially now I know I'm flying from the same airport to the same airport I went to in December. I know what to expect, I know what I'm going to do. Primer is my usual one. Sorry, not primer, foundation. Yeah, now I know that I'm going to be looked after with special assistance, and that everything's a little bit more relaxed in that they tell you where to go, what time to be there, and you are on the plane and sorted before you know it. I've got more confidence to vlog, so I will be vlogging that. I'm going to start the vlog the day before, because we have an early morning flight, so there's that. What else? Yeah, health update. So this update doesn't really warrant its own video, and by the time this goes up, I'm hoping that this update is pretty well in the past history and not to worry about again, kind of thing. But obviously throughout April, which is why I wanted to get April's content up and done and not have to worry, so I've been busy in the background doing that. April is the month I got sick, and there are quite a few days that fell between the end of March and the middle of April, up until literally yesterday, that have anniversaries and things around being sick. So the Easter Sunday when I got sick was the 17th of April, and my coma day was the 19th of April, which was yesterday. So having that week coming up, and also having Easter, so the event anniversary prior to that, it's been a lot. I'm hoping this sound is okay, by the way. I have got my fan on because it's quite warm today in my bedroom. So yeah, it's just a bit of a month, but then the week between Easter and last week, I ended up, well, last week basically, so this is Saturday, so not Monday gone of this week, the Monday before, on the Sunday night, I ended up going back to urgent care due to having pain, different previous, it was in my back. I had various, dare I say, run-ins with medical staff over what was wrong with me, what they were doing. By the time I saw somebody in urgent care outside of triage, they were like, why have you not been taken for an ECG? You've got signs of a heart attack. I'm like, if I was having a heart attack, I'd be dead by now. No offence, but I've been having this pain for now 14 hours. And he was like, so it's not that then. I'm going to go in with my contour stick. This is quite a cool toned one, because we're doing a full face tonight, which means I need to get out my setting spray before I forget. Yeah, he was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Told him history. He sent me up to the surgical assessment unit, and there I sat for quite a while, waiting to be seen. I think I've done that completely wrong. Waiting to be seen. By the time I was seen, the pain had started to subside, but being the overcautious doctors, and I appreciate that, you know, that they decided, no, we're keeping you in, and there I sat waiting to be admitted and all the other gubbins that they were going to do to me. That didn't happen. So they told me I had to go for an x-ray. There was issues in getting me for an x-ray because by this point they'd told me drink, but don't drink sips. So I'd already done one sample. They wanted another one for the x-ray to prove I wasn't pregnant, and despite telling them I am not pregnant, they wouldn't believe me. They got a bit funny with me. I got pulled into a side room by a doctor going, we need to do it. So I explained to him why I wasn't pregnant and why I knew damn well I wasn't pregnant, and he still said no, they want a pregnancy test. So I was kind of annoyed, and I did say to them, look, if you knew you were potentially sending me for a scan when I gave you a sample, why did you not test it then and just do it? Yeah, because it's not part of our policy. Which to me seems daft, but there you go. So anyway, waited and waited, pain didn't come back, got admitted, and they were like, oh yeah, we're going to give you drugs, we're going to give you antibiotics and IV liquids and all this stuff, blah 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 blah. And by the time they got round to doing it, my body had yet again decided, no, not playing this game, and shut the cannula vein down, and it wouldn't go in, it was hurting, never got them fluids, so I just started drinking again. I was fine. Monday morning came round, the doctors came round, the surgeons, and they're like, oh, she presented with this, she presented with that, and I looked at them very confused, and the surgeon said to me, oh, are you okay? I went, well, I would like to know whose notes he's reading, because that's not mine. Oh, yeah, you came in with us. I said, no, I didn't. You're telling me I came in with, you know, abdominal pain, solid stomach. I didn't. I had a backache. Anyway, it went on. They said 24 hours, we're going to keep you in. Oh joy, thank you very much. So I had to sort things out with work, as you do. Yeah, that was fun. So they kept me in. They gave me tablet antibiotics, which meant I didn't have to have another cannula, because the nurse I spoke to actually understood cannulas don't stay in my arms anymore. And yeah, that was that. I sat there and did nothing and got bored all day, and the Griffin came to visit, and then I slept all night. And then it turned out, when the lady came into the bed next to me, her partner, boyfriend, husband, I don't know, accidentally knocked my bed, or somebody did, and it knocked the plug out of the wall, which I didn't think about at the time, but actually it deflated the air mattress overnight. And it wasn't until the morning they realised I had backache again, because I'd been sleeping on the bar on the back of the bed. So there was that. So I'm just conscious of the time, I've got to get a move on. Then what happened? Yeah, so I kind of had pain again. I did tell them, worked out it was definitely not from anything other than the bed. That was fine. Parents came up to visit, had some lunch, and after lunch got really in pain across my stomach, solid stomach, felt really bad. The chap opposite me was like, do you want me to get the doctor? You don't look very well. And as he walked out, he passed me a sick bowl. While my head was going, why do I want that? I resaw my lunch, and that was that really. I felt a load better. They stopped panicking about me, and they discharged me a good few hours later after I got all my meds and everything. Took a day's rest at home. Thursday went into work to get my laptop, and Friday worked from home. I was absolutely fine. And then this week I've been back in all week. I've been working as normal. Had a couple of bad head days as far as, you know, anniversaries are concerned. This looks terrible on camera, but it looks really good in the light. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a bit of an update, really. But no, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Let's go put some lip balm on while I finish my makeup. Kind of know what look I'm going for. I want to go for like a grey eye with a pop of colour and a grey and black lip. That's the aim. We'll see how we get on. So yeah, that's the health update. She had some pain. It went away. It turned out I just had an infection. So whether I'd passed a gallstone earlier in the week and they were like, ooh, setting spray round one. Whether it was like, oh yeah, well, you know, you've passed a gallstone, you've got an infection because of it, I don't know. But it was that. So there was that. And then since then I've been back at work. I've just been keeping myself busy. I've been using my planner. As I said, I have reviewed my planner, but that video won't be up for a while. I've, yeah, done quite a few bits just to keep occupied. And I've lost, that's really annoying me now. Yeah, it's just been a week really. What else is going on? What else have I got to talk to you about? What's going on? Going on holiday. So Griffin and I are going back to Spain. So I have organised a bunch of ideas of content from room tour, resort tour, accessibility, travel vlogs, a day out vlog, a whole kind of holiday vlog of a little bit each day. Bear, can you go away please? She's sat on my makeup again. We've got a 2-bedroom apartment, so I'm hoping to what am I hoping to do? I'm hoping that I can set up the spare bedroom as a filming room for outfits and things. Yeah, she's kind of organised. What should we do next? We'll do our brows next, I think. This is a cool product. I bought this in, where was I? I was away with Sean. Where were we? Oh, it was part of my Milton Keynes haul, which has already gone up. God, I've got powder all over me now. This is by the brand Collection, so it's not a very expensive brand at all. I think I got it in Boots, and it is the Incredibrow Tinted Brow Mascara, and I've got this in black, dark brown. It was the darkest one they had anyway. And it's made my brow routine so quick because it makes them look fuller without having to do any work. So yeah, if you're in the UK and you've got a drugstore or a supermarket that does makeup, that does brand collection, I don't know if it was used to be a Superdrug brand mainly, or see, look at the difference in that, and all I've done is brush some mascara over it. Pretty sure I got it in Boots for some reason, but I need to get another one because I have a feeling I'm going to love this product, and the product companies are going to do their usual one of discontinuing it, because they like to do that to me. I like to find a product and use it, and they like to discontinue it. That's how it normally works. Right, I need makeup palette. What I should do is put some of this stuff away as I go. I'm going to do some highlighter first. So this again is another collection brand. I picked this up for Sean's wedding, and it's great. It's like a never-ending, well, obviously it will end, but it's like a lipstick style thing, and you can turn it right down. I don't think I've even turned it up to use it yet. I mean, it's quite but I do like this one because you don't actually have to do a lot of work with it. You can just blend it with your finger. Job done. I like easy makeup, I really do. I love easy makeup. Right, let's get that away. Let's finish the face, then we'll move on to eyes. So contour, I'm going to use this one. So this is an eyeshadow. I've got a new one coming, but it hasn't arrived. I was hoping it would be here by now. This is NYX. It's the one I use in all of it. And yes, I can't remember what that was, but something got on it. I think it was lash glue, and it stuck my beauty blender to it, and now I can't get it off, and it looks absolutely vile. But this is the NYX PB11 Taupe. Oh, it is a powder blush. I always thought it was an eyeshadow, but it's one of the nicest colours. It's slightly cool toned, which works for me. And as you can see, the pan is already starting to show, and it's quite gross now, so I've ordered a new one. However, oh, bear with, sorry, my alarm's going off. However, the problem is they've actually discontinued this. It discontinued a couple of months after I started using it, which is just really bloody helpful. So I had two of them, luckily, because I was recommended it as a contour for my skin tone, because it's a cool tone, and a lot of them are quite bronzy or glowy, which is not a look I go for. And I bought two of them at the time, and I'm really glad I did. As like I said, the next thing I know, they've been completely discontinued. Probably should have done my highlight after I've done this, but it's fine. It's fine, because we're going to go in with a blush highlight. It's fine. So this is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in shade Exposed. It's not, this looks quite warm toned. It's actually quite cool toned. It's got like a purpley undertone to it. I don't know why it's not showing in the right colour. But we're just gonna dab that through, and then I'll go back in with my highlight in a minute. There we go. And I don't normally do the whole nose blush, but I need a bit of colour in my face today, so we're doing it. What was next? Highlighter. What was I going to use as my highlighter? Because I don't know where I've put my highlighters. I think I was going to use something out of this palette. That's no. I'm so disorganised today. I love doing videos. That's the one I was going to use. which is Wings. So this is my beauty bay, and I'm going to be using this one here for a little bit of highlight. Not too much, just a little. So let's grab a little bit of that on the brush and just dab that across there. Just set that in place a little bit. There we go. So what other updates do I have for you? Not much, actually. Not much. What have I been doing? Working. I've been back at work. Like I said, I've been off. I have been back at work a week. I've got a lot to do in that week to get things organised and then do all my handovers and everything to go away. I've sort the kitty bobbles out. They've got to go for mani-pedis. So again, I was asked for a origin story on the kitty bobbles. That has been filmed. Again, that's going up in June. So I'm just trying to find a good base colour for today. I think I'm going to have to use it. So I'm going to go in with, this is this palette, the Smoky 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 Beauty Bay. I did review it. And I'm going to go in with a shade called a Marble, which is that one there. Yeah, it's the kitty bobbles have been, origin stories have been filmed. I've done my planner review. I've done a haul video, controversial haul video. So I'm going to do, I'm not going to tell you what it is at the moment because I think this goes up first. But what I'm going to do is use the items, because I only filmed it last night. I'm going to use the items, see how I get on, and then I'm going to do a quick review of the items and what I think, plus some information about the company that I have discovered since doing the haul. So I literally found this after I'd ordered a couple of bits. I hadn't spent a lot of money, but yeah, we'll see. We'll get into that. I'm not going to get into it today. I feel this is looking very painted doll, and that's not the look I was going for. Okay, let's tone this down. I need another grey. I'm hoping my pop of colour is going to be this gorgeous purple here. This is the Studio London Colour Icon eyeshadow palette by Superdrug in After Dusk, and I'm really liking this purple, so I want to put that kind of under the eye for a real pop of colour. So I'm just trying to work out what shades are going to go with this. I'm going to have to go with the more purpley based grey. Let me get my other mirror because it's easier to hold. So yeah, it's just been videos, getting my life together, making an absolute mess of this makeup. Just saying that. What else has been going on? Not much really. There was apparently an alternative market today in my local town. Didn't get to go because I've been on call. So that's a thing. It's a little bit annoying sometimes in my job that when you go on call you can't go to the things you want to do. And I know that I can go to things, however I can't. Where I was going to go, there's nowhere to safely use my laptop and keep data safe if I needed to, and the Wi-Fi signal's not good, and the hotspot that I would need to use my work phone to get a signal to use my laptop is not great in the venue either, so I didn't want to risk it. Plus we're going out tonight. It's a lot. You never know when you're on call with my job what's going to happen. You know, I could have ended up being up all night. I wasn't, luckily, but that could have happened. So yeah, we're just doing our thing. We've had a nap and now we're getting ready to go out. How are we doing? How's that looking? That's looking all right. That's looking okay. So change of brush because I need to darken that up a little bit. I don't even know what brush I'm looking for. That one will do, I think. I wish somebody had actually told me in my youth how to do makeup. I didn't grow up in the era of YouTube. I didn't grow up with internet. I mean, I must have been, when did we get our first dial-up modem? I must have been 18, 19. I didn't have it for my A-levels. So I was working when I got my first computer because I bought it from work. So yeah, I must have been 18, 19, 20, 19 or 20 before I had internet or the good old days of MSN Messenger or any of those things. So YouTube hadn't really been thought of. I didn't have makeup tutorials to follow. I mean, makeup now compared to what it was with me growing up is so different. So different. And you can be more, you know, expressive with it, and it's fine and it's all good. Whereas when I was growing up, you had nobody doing that. It was all very safe makeup, or it was punk. You know, there was even down to things like now you've got drag artists online that are young and their makeup talent is amazing, and you've got 6 and 7 year olds on social media doing makeup and their work is amazing. And then there's me, 46 years old, still struggling to work out what the hell to do with eyeshadow and what brush to use. I mean, it's a different game. Very much a different game. Right, so I need to blend this out a bit. What am I going to use to blend it out? Let's go with that silver. Let's see if this is going to work. I have no idea if this is going to work. So what else is on the life updates? Work is going fine. I've been back at work now post being ill for just over a year. So 10th of April effectively would have been the marker date of me going back to work. So that's kind of cool. Job's still going well, still enjoying it. It's challenging, it's a lot, but it's fun and I enjoy it, and that's the main thing. Right, I'm not going to go too heavy with any more makeup. I just need to do my inner corners and my eyeliners, if I can even find them. What's this? Oh, that's my lip crayon. I don't want that. It's the thing, I take my glasses off and I can't find a damn thing. So eyeliner, I use the Waterproof Ultra Black by Bourjois Paris. I've used this for years. It is for me the best payoff of black. My waterline has always had a problem with black eyeliner, in that it just generally doesn't like it. And you can put layers and layers and layers and layers and layers on, and I'll blink and it will be gone. But this one is pretty good and dark and stays on for quite a while. So why mess with what works? And it's not one that's been discontinued, although I do have a stash of it, I have to be honest. I lost my pencil sharpener for a long time, and despite looking in several shops and purchasing quite a few, I couldn't actually find one that worked. Not properly. It didn't ever go into a point, or it would go to a point and then it would break the what do you call it, the crayon inside, the actual product would break off, so I would never get it done. And I would never get pencils, so I kept buying a few new ones to make sure that I had one. And then, oh, my brush has got bent, that's fine. And then I found a decent pencil sharpener, which happens to just be a cheap plastic one that works really, really well. And I've stuck with it, and now I've got about 7 of these pencils in various lengths that I just work my way through. So we're going to do a pop of colour, she says, hopefully just under here. Let's put that palette down, get this one where I need it, there we go. Hopefully this is going to look okay. I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but we're going to take it up the side of the eye like a liner as well, because why not? And we're going to take that about 3/4 of the way, maybe not 3/4, 2/3 of the way across the lower lash line. Oh, we like. Let's see if I can replicate it. I always find that a bright purple on my eye makes my green eyes stand out. My eyes are very weird. They will take on whatever colour is opposite to what makeup I've put on. So it will make my eyes look very green. There are days they look very blue, there's days they have very little colour. There's days they are very grey. There's days they even look ice white. They just change. They change with the weather. They change with my mood. It's like having a mood ring, but in your eyes. It's great. So that's the pop of colour. So I just need to tidy up that highlight. Oh, where's my big brush? Under there. Okay, let's highlight the eye. So I keep these brushes in here because I've got, she says, having just lost them, there they are. I got a new Morphe little brush, my inner corner brush, which I've got a few of, and this one, all kind of in the same little box because I lose them in my makeup kit. So I just put them back in the box when I'm done, and it's so much easier. Right, inner corners, let's get this little palette for now. And we're going to use my favourite one, which is Fairy, which is this one here. It's actually more of a goldish white than it's showing on camera. And we're just going to go in the corners. Oh, isn't it weird when you try and do your makeup in the... Those of you who do social media, if you do your makeup in the viewfinder and you're looking in your camera or your phone, and there's a hair and you think it's on your face and it's not, it's actually on the camera. That was one on my phone screen that was annoying me, and I thought it was on me. Because this is what happens. How's that? Does that look okay? It'll do. I don't quite know what this dark bit's doing here. We'll just smudge that out a little bit. There we go. That's better. What's next? Eyeliner. No. Yeah, liner. Try and do a wing. See if that works. Got to find it first because I've got everything strewn across the bed as normal. So we are going to use... There it is. Can't see. That's the problem. I cannot see when I'm doing things because I haven't got my glasses on. Mirror, don't know why I'm showing you that. So this is the Tattoo Liner by KVD, waterproof liquid eyeliner. I love this little miniature one. The sample one that they do is amazing. So I had one of these, and then Drew from Scarlet & Chains gave me one as well because I find it so much easier to hold than the bigger pens. So we're just going to do a simple black eyeliner. Trying to get right into that lash line. want to do is just kind of follow a little bit. I'm useless at doing this, hang on. A little bit of that line at the side, not too much. Not too much. We got going in for massive eyeliner tonight because I don't really want to. I'm feeling a subtle, more subtle look tonight. And just bring that across slightly and up. And I just need to tidy up that purple line again because she's made a mess as per usual. There we go. That will do. Do I need to darken the lids a little bit? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this time. However, what I am going to do is get my miniature smoky palette with a flattish brush and just grab some of this one here, just a little bit, and just put that on the inside like that. Just to brighten the eye up a little bit because it was a bit dull. Let's see if I can get this in the same space. I mean, I'm going on a night out. I'm not, well, it's a party. It's a birthday party for two of my friends who, well, not my friends, Griffin's friends, who share a very similar close birthday. So they're doing a joint party, which is fab. So she's having a bit of sparkle. I'm hoping that I've not done drag queen because I wasn't aiming for drag queen, but not that there's anything wrong with drag queen. I will take that if I have managed to pull it off. So what's next? We're nearly there. Lips. Should we finish the eyes first? Let's finish the eyes. Let's do some eyelash curling. Am I going to wear false lashes? Hell no, because I can't be bothered. It's far too much effort, and I'm going to have glasses on anyway. So I don't. Had I actually thought about it and put my contact lenses on, then I might have considered false lashes. But tonight we're just going to use this one. So this is one I use all the time as well. This is the Kiko Unmeasurable Length Waterproof Mascara. And again, I like this one because of the little wand. If any of you are watching or getting the advert on social media for that metal mascara that's got like just round ridges rather than a wand, this is very similar. It's not, the bristles are tiny. I don't even know if that's showing up on camera, but the bristles are absolutely tiny. And I feel it does a really, really good job in just defining the lashes. I've never been a massive false lash wearer, so I've always been on the lookout for a really good defining mascara, and I find the ones that have got the quite fat bristles, I get it everywhere. I literally get it on my eyelids. I get it everywhere you could possibly imagine, and not much actually on my lashes. So, plus if I want to do my lower lashes, which I do tonight, I find the lower bristles, I mean this one's bad enough, but again, I get it everywhere. So I'm just going to do a small amount on the lower lash. And just because they're probably covered in purple eyeshadow. And I think with a little bit extra just under the eyes of product here. What have I done here? Have I smudged it? Yes. Oh, told you I'm useless when it comes to this sort of thing. So that's the eyes. We are of course going to reset. I'm not a baker, I don't bake makeup, never have. Don't see the point of wasting that much powder to then brush it all off to buy again. No, I'm not into wasting products. Although I have just had a massive product clear out because I realised that most of my makeup was out of date quite badly. I'm pretty good with things like mascara, that I will change them out quite often. I'll get new ones. I wear mascara most days anyway, even if I'm not wearing makeup I'll do brows and mascara. But I was finding that my mascara, bear with me, was the only product that I realised I'd changed a lot in the last few years. So yeah, I had a mass clear out of makeup. I've sold some. I've got very few makeup palettes left, although I have just bought a beautiful one from Amazon. I can't remember what brand it is, but it's a grey palette but got one striking purple in it, which I thought would be really good for taking on holiday, because if it's not great, it's not great, but then I'm not taking all my big palettes and I've got everything I need in one. So that was the plan for that one. Right, let's do these lips. So this is the Kat Von D before it became KVD. See what I mean? I've had these for ages. Everlasting lip liner in the Scully. So this is black. There you go, it's a up and down one. So hopefully she can do a lip liner. And the bottom lip is always more successful than the top. Yada yada yada. Sorry about this. So, nearly there. Just set that a minute. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink because it's my favourite. And this is number 90 Huntress, and it's just grey. And yes, I could have used my black Maybelline, but no. So on top of this, I'm just going to grab, again, Fairy with my ring finger, just a little bit of the glitter, and pop that in the centre of my lip, which is not working very well. Try a different finger. There we go. The finished look. Let me just set it all. Which she's just realised that she's put all her makeup on, including her eyeliner and her mascara, and she hasn't set it. So there we have the finished look. So I hope you like this one. Let me know, what do you think? Am I knocking my tripod forever. What do you think? Is it pretty, too much, enough colour? It's enough colour for me. So I have to get dressed and get out the door because it's nearly 7 o'clock and it starts round about now and we've got to drive there, and I need about 10 minutes to get dressed. So I hope you've enjoyed this look. I will chat to you all again soon, and as always, love you lots.